Easy peasy, that's fasheezy. Now loading. I'd rather play games than do these quests, but, keep that a secret.
The next dimension.
No need to rush. We'll win if we act like we always do. 32-bit Mega Blade! Take this! Take this and this and this! Ha! Take this and this and this! Ha! Take this and this and this! Eat this! Critical Edge! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Can't catch me! Please! Volcano dive! There! Yeah! 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 Slash! Ha! Missed! Slash! Gotcha! Take this! Slash! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Take this! Here! Switch! Eat this! If the going gets tough, pull back! Tactics 101! Take this! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Keep an eye on your health. Don't say I didn't warn you. Easy!
Behold, a CPU's might! 32-bit Mega Blade! Please!
There! There! Ha!
Are you alright? You're losing your touch. Useless! Critical Edge! Gotcha!
Yeah!
Please!
Ha! Volcano dive! That's that! Take this! Ha! Yeah! An item! Ha! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Pretty good! Easy! Volcano dive! Use it! Volcano dive! Yeah! Go! There! Switch!
30 done! Got it! Phew. We did it somehow! Pretty good! How odd! I feel power welling up inside me. Yes!
Yes! Yep! Yes! Yeah! Your tricks are old. Now loading. Hey everyone, I'm gonna nip you.
The next dimension.
Don't worry, I know you can do it. Yeah, take this. 32-bit Mega Blade. Take this. team! Yeah! Yeah!
Panzer and trumpet!
Yeah!
Ha! Ha! Here! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Yeah! Panzer and trumpet!
You're looking crummy, buddy.
Just give me a minute.
Eat this! Take this and this and this! 32-bit Mega Blade! Yeah! Take this and this and this! Yeah! Yeah! Go! Yeah! Whoa! Take this! Yeah! Huh. Here! Take this! I'm worried about you! Take this! Please!
Here! Just give up! Yeah! Yeah! I'll crush you! Hey! Ha! Yeah! Panzer and trumpet! Yeah! Ow! I'll crush you! Hey! Don't look at me like that!
Let me know if you're drained and I'll take over for you.
I'll show you my full power! Panzer and trumpet! Sorry, it's up to you now.
Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Take this and this and this! Critical Edge! Yeah! Take this and this and this! Yeah! Take this and this and this! Yeah! Take this and this and this! Critical Edge!
Hey, don't buckle under the pressure, dumbass!
Easy!
Behold, a CPU's might. Critical edge. Please.
There! Panzer and trumpet! Who's next?
Fascinating. You can take more, can't you? Let's end this.
Found something good! There! Didn't even break a sweat! Pretty good results! All right!
Another day, another fun quest. I'm drained. So, how about we go home and play some games?
If you have the energy to play games, spend it on saying something marginally interesting for once.
The quest tired me out as well. Let us wrap this up quick. Is the investigation ongoing? Right. Famitsu, Dengekiko. Any news regarding the increased number of quest postings?
We have more info, actually. Here's what I found out. There are more quests simply because there are more monsters. Makes sense. I mean, did you see how many spawned on the screen at once? It was like, whoa. People are anxious. That causes the monsters and whatnot to go wild. They seem to thrive on that feeling. In turn, this increases the number of monsters, which heightens anxiety throughout all of game industry. More monsters, more anxiety. And so the self-serving cycle repeats, like a recycling plan for evil.
That's odd. After the first article did so well, wouldn't the people be less anxious knowing about us? We've been working hard, so I feel like the number of monsters should be decreasing by quite a bit.
If only that were the sole issue, you'd be right in that case. There'd be fewer quests, but with the number of monsters going up, it leads us to believe that something else is at play here. We postulate that a new type of monster has been introduced, complicating the matter at hand. This theoretical monster would be very powerful, which would explain the global feelings of anxiety. New monsters being added to our bestiary is kinda normal, though.
That brings us to the information I managed to dig up. Look! I investigated the content of all quests completed in the past. Do you see it? Some of these quests were filed together with a different quest. That's why there are so many.
So you mean to say that someone was sliding extra quests in? Could those be from someone other than our people?
Precisely. Someone is pulling the strings of both the people and the monsters. I think it's safe to assume that the introduction of new monsters is also due to this someone. But there's no telling if these new monsters are being manufactured here or simply corralled from elsewhere.
And here I thought you'd just strong-arm the info out of your contacts. I guess you can do some pretty solid investigative journalism when you try, Famitsu. But my snide remarks aside, this really is good stuff. Wasn't it hard to piece this all together?
Not so much hard as time well spent. I mean, you checked all the more recent quests, didn't you, Dengekiko? Anyway, that's it from us.
Thanks. It was interesting. That said, I may as well ask. Were either of you two involved in the more recent events, work-wise?
Good question. Let's see. Whoa! Wait a sec! Are you accusing us of causing all this ruckus?
Blonde, do you really suspect them?
No, but it's strange that they didn't know anything about this until we pointed it out. After the first article, they came back with a follow-up idea, as if knowing more quests would come in. Isn't it curious how conveniently this has been working out for them?
You're pretty hard-boiled, Blonde. This is confidential info, so I can't get too detailed, but Dengekiko and I were aware of it before you brought it up. All we had were hunches, though.
I guess you could say we were withholding information. I'm sorry we had to do that. We thought something might happen, but we sure didn't expect it to be as major a scoop as it is now.
Maybe we were given our special items in order to properly report on what was going to happen.
One thing's for sure. We're not involved in this fiasco any more than you CPUs are. Since readers already think we're paid off for good reviews and positive spin, we'd never try something like this.
Even so, it's frightening that Blonde would be able to dig up this much dirt. Were we that transparent?
No, everyone else is just oblivious to these sorts of things. I'm making sure my siblings are safe, that's all.
That's commendable. If you'd like, I could endorse you as an up-and-coming journalist.
Interesting, but I'll pass. If I worked there, my sisters would be scared to comment on my posts online.
That's your excuse?
All that babble is way too babbly for my brook of a brain, but we just gotta clear quests, right?
You like to keep things simple, don't you, Neptune? But you're right. All that talk was unnecessary, huh?
Ah, flattery will get you anything you want. Let's just hurry up and get this whole mess unmessed.
Hurry, you say. I hope it'll be as easy as you seem to think.
I wonder if they noticed. I'm over here! A new threat! Next-gen mech!
Now loading.
It seems the person we should be looking for is somewhere around Planetune. Huh?
Planetune? Wait! It's not me, I swear! Why does it always have to be me?
Nobody even hinted that they were suspecting you. What, do you know something?
Well, goodness. Be brave, Miss Napier.
Thank you, Ron. I'm just a bit flustered because our nation's name came up. Aren't you, Neptune?
No, I think that's awesome because it means less walking for me.
Nepgear's adorable, responsible nature made its appearance, I see. You should learn from her, Neptune.
Yeah, be responsible for your land. How about being worried or shocked or anything besides lazy for a change? This is Neptune we're talking about? She probably forgot what she may have done by now anyway.
Hey, come on. I was acting chill so Nep Jr. wouldn't feel so glum. Yeah, that's my role, so there.
Now loading.
You wouldn't lie to kids, would you?
Whatever. Let's get this over with. I'll show everyone what I'm capable of.
Yeah. Noir and I are enough to wrap this whole thing up.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. We must produce clear results before we can say things have been resolved.
And we won't be able to do that unless we get moving.
Assuming our advance was unnoticed, the enemy probably hasn't fled to someplace else. And if our target hasn't moved, then we know where to look.
We might not know who our target is yet, but we'll figure it out when someone tries to run away from us.
Then we should make haste before the target decides to move on.
No more quests after this, huh?
Okay, let's rock and roll out. Off to face our unknown target.
Who it is doesn't matter, really. With all of us involved, they won't stand a chance. Keep your guards up, though. No matter how strong we are, we don't know what to expect.
You think we could be defeated? Well, without knowing our enemy, I suppose it is a possibility.
Right. I wonder who it is. I hope it isn't something cute. Fighting cute things is tough.
Being cute won't change how I'm going to deal with it. Bang! Just you watch.
I wonder if it has legs? Or if it's missing a neck?
No neck? I bet it's a fish then. I'll catch it and we can fry it for dinner. What barbaric, brave kids! I'm counting on you all.
Here's to the target at least being something worthy of another article.
Had this in the wings, huh?
Yep.
Had this in the wings, huh?
Perfect! Now loading!
That quest was a real toughie, but we brought peace back, so...
I'm so sad that I didn't get to see you in action, Neptune.
Bah, it's nothing worth seeing, my intrepid Nep Jr. You see plenty of action yourself, don't you? More importantly, with that quest out of the way, you and I can sit back and play forever and ever.
Oh, okay. We just have to finish up our interviews, and then we can go have fun.
Now loading!
Now loading.
We'll get to the bottom of this and take the spotlight.
Okay, let's take all the lights. Spot, lime, all of them.
Whoever's doing this has to know who they're dealing with.
Yes! We'll show them what happens when you try to bring evil into game industry.
Now loading! Now loading! I bet you that a fish thing really is the bad guy, Rom! I can't wait to eat it for dinner!
Maybe it's a fairy. No, I like your idea better.
Ram, keep your wits about you. I'll protect you both.
but there's no telling what might happen.
You look so stinking serious. Isn't one CPU as strong as an army? There are 3 of us. We can win against anything. Maybe.
I might seem overly cautious to you, but with how all of game industry was affected, better safe than sorry.
Now loading.
Now loading!
I finally cleared the quest. It took longer than expected, but as the final chapter, it was fun. Thank goodness I can return to my massive backlog of games. All I must do now is pay a visit to the fiendish individual who caused us all this hardship.
Now loading!
To think that such a feature was hidden.
Yeah! Nice! Yes! Perfect! Yes! Uh-huh!
Yes. Okay.
No way! Horrible! Whoops!
Don't count that! Yes!
Huh? This cannot...
Here we go!
Now loading.
They say small things can pack a punch, and that's what they'll get!
The next dimension is right for you!
Here! Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Take this! Yeah! Yonder! Ha-ha!
I'm not a
Say
CPU.
no to...
But if you need help, let me have it! How predictable! What a shame. You'll have to try harder to bend my will. This'll be one tough interview.
They say small things can pack a punch, and that's what they'll get! Ha-ha! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! Yonder! I see you! Take this!
You're struggling?
Ah!
Even pros have off
Thought
days,
I was
huh?
dead!
Sorry, I worked hard.
You're this strong despite sleeping under your desk?
Too weak. Sorry, I worked to defeat everybody.
You're this strong despite sleeping under your desk?
How predictable. Let's retreat.
Here! Take this! Here!
I'm not a CPU, but if you need help, let me at him. I'm leaving by choice.
Yes.
Yes! Let's get going! Now loading! Awesome! Time to show off! Take this! Take this! Take this! 32-bit Mega Blade! Easy! Eat this!
Why would you hide how injured you are? Why would you hide how injured you are?
Switch with me! Here! Here I go! Ouch!
Brainy Ragnapora! The rest is up to you.
Easy!
Behold, after this quest is finished, shall we play some games? You are stronger than you look. Fascinating. How about some tea? Once we are finished here. 32-bit Mega Blade! I was busy playing games. What is happening here? I'll take it. I truly appreciate your efforts from before. Let me show you the power of a CPU. There! I see you! Ha. There! There! Here! Silhouette Spear! Set! Ha. Ow! If you're in trouble, fall back and let me handle things. There! Are you alright? You're losing your touch. I see you! Not bad at all. Silhouette Spear! What a brilliant display! I'll remember this day. Ha! Ta! Ow! Ow! Ta! I see you! This is... Silhouette Spear! Ta! Please, take care of the rest. You are a wonderful fighter. I see you. 32-bit Mega Blade. The boss finally spawned. Let's make haste and defeat it. All things must be approached with grace and elegance. Please! I won't miss! What a brilliant display! I'll remember this day. May your soul be cleansed! Mission complete! This was nothing. I'll level up even stronger. Right.
Yep. Now loading.
Hey everyone! It's in the news today. I think it's safe to assume she threw her clothes off on a whim because it was hot or something. Anyway, some unwarranted, such as, so these aren't just comments though. These are our fans' fetish delusions. And, pardon me. This proves that something must be done to alleviate the torn duds. At least we'll all be more comfy if it's hot outside. But don't let us catch cold. Stick around for the next...
Now loading.
Yay! Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah! You're kidding!
This is quite easy.
Now loading.